The peat industry is proud to be a leader in the ecological restoration of peatlands and to support scientific research in this field. To date, more than $20 million has been invested in research, the results of which contribute to advancing knowledge about peatlands and developing better environmental practices. Canadian horticultural peat producers have been collaborating since 1992 with the Peatland Ecology Research Group, based at Université Laval, which works in collaboration with several other research teams across the country. Thanks to the ongoing support of the industry, all post-extraction restoration projects carried out in Canada are meticulously studied by the research group. Research has shown, among other things, that restoration successfully re-establishes typical peatland plant communities on restored sites. Sphagnum-dominated plant communities generally establish within 3 to 5 years. In terms of species, 82% of vascular plants and 69% of mosses are successfully transferred from donor sites to restoration sites. These are excellent results compared to results obtained in other ecosystems. 8 years after restoration, productivity and organic matter accumulation rates in restored sites are comparable to those measured in undisturbed peatlands. It has also been proven that restoration enables peatlands to regain their role as wildlife habitats. The addition of ponds creates favorable conditions for all kinds of aquatic species and spiders. Ornithological monitoring carried out over more than 25 years in eastern Canada has also revealed that the bird species assemblages and diversity found in intact and restored peatlands are very similar. Restoration also provides novel habitats for regionally declining species. Interested in finding out more about the carbon sequestration function of peatlands and the carbon emissions associated with its operations, the Canadian horticultural peat industry is also collaborating with research teams specializing in these topics. The results show that 1 to 2 decades after restoration, the annual carbon balance of a restored peatland returns to values comparable to a natural environment. For this reason, one of the industry's best practices is to restore quickly after extraction. More recently, research has focused on the carbon emissions associated with the extraction and use of peat. The results show that the actual emissions factors are lower than those used by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change for international emissions calculations. The collaboration between the academic research teams and the horticultural peat producers allows for the peat industry to apply best practices based on science to ensure responsible and sustainable management of the resource and the ecosystems.